What's shaking, guys? Magic here, and it has been a while since I have sat down and talked with everyone, so I am here today to bring you guys a little update on what's going on. I don't know why I said it like that, update. But I am here with an update for you guys, let you guys know what's going on with content and everything like that, because if you haven't noticed, over the past couple of weeks, content has been pretty consistent, and by that, I mean I haven't uploaded a thing. Yo, I'm starting to sound like Venom over here, consistent with a lack of uploads. What a way to start a video. But anyway, guys, I am here with good news today because content will be coming back to the channel very shortly. And by that, I mean very, very shortly. So I can encourage you to stick around, listen to what I have to say about the channel and everything. And if there's something that you like in this video and you want to show your support, you can hit that like button and give it your magic touch, all that good stuff, because your support is always super, super helpful. But as many of you guys know, back a while, probably about a month and a half to 2 months ago now. Jeez, that's a lot longer than I want to think it was. But we had a pretty good thing going here on the channel in terms of content. We had a couple of series going. We had the Diamond and Pearl Versus with our boy Venom Star, and then we had the series that started even before that one, which is Pokemon Coliseum, which was just a normal Let's Play. But we had both of those series going, and they were actually running simultaneously. But we had a very nice schedule set up with that, and everything was going good. Diamond and Pearl Versus was coming out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Coliseum was originally coming out Monday through Friday, so 5 days a week. And then I ended up having to kind of change that to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, because I just realized, like, that's a little bit too much, especially on those days with the double uploads and everything. So kind of reworked the schedule, but we basically had a video coming out 6 days a week, one video a day. It was really, really nice. And on top of that, we had a pretty consistent Twitch schedule going, and all of this was starting to work out really nice and fine, and I was really, really happy with it. And then, of course, all of a sudden, when everything starts going well, everything hits the fan, and we just get our schedule completely thrown out of whack and off balance because of things just getting kind of hectic. There was a lot of things that kind of played into that. I had a little bit of a change in schedule with work and everything, which actually ended up being better because I have a more consistent schedule now. So that was more just a case of kind of having to rearrange and reprioritize some things, but that wasn't too bad. But I had like 2 or 3 weeks where I got tied up with some dental work and stuff, having some stuff done there. And then probably the biggest thing was us getting asked to be in the GBA, or being accepted into the GBA D League, which I'm sure most of you guys know about, because even though there wasn't anything else going up on the channel much, those D League battles were going up once a week, and everything. And some of you guys actually are probably here seeing this for the first time, who found me through the D League, and if you are, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. But anyway, that's kind of a sidetrack. But yeah, all of that stuff kind of just came together and threw the schedule all out of whack. Like I said, it was mainly with the D League. The other stuff I was kind of able to work around to an extent, but when the D League started up, basically all my free time that normally goes into making this content, sitting down and playing the games, editing and all that stuff, had to go into the D League with team building, recording battles, scheduling battles, which if any of you guys have ever been in a league of any kind, you guys know that scheduling is probably the worst part of it. And then, like I said, editing those battles and everything. And with the amount of time that took, it really didn't leave very much time to work on content. And what little time there was that was free, I was either just really not motivated to edit or anything, or I just didn't have time to render videos and that kind of stuff, because some of you guys probably know this, but my computer is really, really not in the best of shape. It's a laptop that I've got, like, I guess it's nearly 7 years ago now. Like, coming up this Christmas, I think it'll be mark like 7 years that I've had this laptop, and it's put in the finest of work, don't get me wrong, but it definitely takes a while these days to render out videos and stuff like that. So with everything else that was going on, it was really, really difficult to do all of that. But now that the D-League is wrapped up and things can kind of start transitioning back to normal, we got content that needs to be made and content that's about to start rolling out. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that, because both of those series that have kind of been on a hiatus for a little while will be returning to the channel very soon, starting with the Diamond and Pearl versus. In fact, Venom and I actually have like 3 or 4 episodes, I think, that have 3 or 4 episodes that were like recorded back a while that I just really never got around to being able to edit. So those have been around. I just hadn't had a chance to edit them and upload them and all of that stuff with everything that was going on. But so that's going to be returning very soon. We haven't abandoned that series by any means. It's just been more on my part than anything, having to find the time to work on that. So that's going to be starting up very soon, which I do want to apologize in advance, though, because the next episode of the Diamond and Pearl Versus that you guys see, we had a little bit of a technical issue, and my side of the gameplay is non-existent anymore. I'm not sure if it just didn't record, or if in over the month and a half that I haven't recorded or worked on that series, it got, when I was arranging folders and trying to clean stuff up on my computer, I may have accidentally deleted it. I'm not exactly sure, but we still have Venom's gameplay and we still have both sides of our commentary. It's just my gameplay, and it's just that one episode. I still have everything else for the rest of that series that we've already recorded, so we should be good on that. But it is that one episode that is gonna not have gameplay, so I do apologize for that. Hopefully you guys can bear with us through that. But you know what I say, it's never a MagicActivatr LP unless something goes horribly wrong at least once. So yeah, we decided to just go ahead and roll on with that, because we actually already recorded like the next 3 or 4 episodes after that one. Because normally I would have been like, you know what, let's just go back and re-record from the point that I lost the footage. But we kind of thought like the things that transpired over the next few episodes was pretty entertaining, so we just wanted to leave that in. So I can assure you, my gameplay's not gone because I cheated or anything like that. It's just I'm dumb and lost the footage or something, or never recorded it. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. So Diamond and Pearl is coming back. I just got off on a tangent there, but Diamond and Pearl is coming back actually. Well, I'll get to that in a second. The other series that's coming back is, of course, Coliseum. That one was a little bit more iffy. I knew Diamond and Pearl I knew for sure that we were gonna get through that one because I'm committed to that one. I'm having a lot of fun with that one. But Coliseum was one that might have seemed kind of like it just stopped sporadically, and that's because it did. After the last episode I recorded, if I'm not mistaken, I decided to grind or something. I think that's what it was. I decided to grind, and after grinding, or I was nearly done with grinding, and then the power went out. So I had to basically restart my grinding all over, and it was like 2 or 3 hours of grinding that was like down the drain. It might not have been that long, but it was a lot of grinding that just got thrown out the window, and I had to do it all over again. So the game plan is to get back on recording that series very soon, and so that will be coming back out. I didn't have any episodes on backlog because after that whole thing, it kind of bummed me out and I didn't want to record. And then, like I said, got busy with GBA stuff, and yeah, I just haven't started recording that again. So I am kind of back in the mood though, so I'm going to be jumping back on that. I was really enjoying that series too, so I'm excited to jump back into it. But yeah, so Diamond and Pearl will be coming back first, and then Coliseum will be eased in. So the game plan as of right now is that Diamond and Pearl will be dropping. The verses will be coming back. The next episode is going to actually come out tomorrow. This should be going up late Wednesday. So tomorrow, unless you're like another part of the world, it might already be Thursday for you. But regardless, the game plan is Diamond and Pearl versus returns on Thursday. There will be an episode on Thursday and Friday this week. So I'm not exactly sure what time they're going to come out. Hopefully mid to late afternoon if you're in America. But you'll get an episode Thursday and Friday. I was just gonna wait till Friday and put it out, but since, as many of you guys know, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon drop on Friday, I didn't want that video to just be kind of mixed in with all of the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon stuff, and people not see it because their sub boxes are swamped with Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon content. So I figured if I at least put an episode out Thursday, people will know that the series is starting back up, and they might be more out to see it Friday and so forth and on so forth. So that's the game plan with that. And then starting next week, it'll go back to its normal Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. That's the plan. So Thursday, Friday this week, and then next week it'll get back on schedule with Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads, and hopefully it will stay that way through the rest of the year, or at least until we finish the series. So that's the game plan there. And then with Coliseum, it's a little bit dependent on things, because I honestly don't remember if I ever redid that grinding session. I may actually have to do that, but if I have time with everything, that series will either return next week on Tuesday or the week after that. So either way, that's what I'm hoping for, and that will be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So like I said, hopefully we're getting back to that whole 6-day-a-week upload thing with these two series. I really enjoy both of these series. If you haven't watched either of them, it's not too late to jump in and enjoy that, but they are coming back, and we do plan to complete both of the series. That is the deal. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about really briefly before I wrap this up, because I've already mentioned it in the video, but and I've had a couple of people ask about it, is Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are coming out Friday, and I've had some people ask if I'm going to be Let's Playing the game or I'm going to be streaming the game when it comes out. And the answer to that, after much deliberation, is going to be no. At least not initially when the game comes out. And there's a couple of reasons for this. The main reason being that when Moon came out, when Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, I LP'd Moon, and I started the series like the day the game came out, and initially was uploading 2 or 3 episodes a day, which was incredibly difficult. But it still took all the way through like the beginning of this year to even finish that series out. So I just kind of decided, or actually pretty well into this year if I'm remembering correctly, and honestly, it just seemed really, really weird to play a game for the first time in the format of an LP, because it was so different from the way that I normally play a Pokemon game for the first time. So it was a little bit weird. Not to say it wasn't enjoyable, it just felt kind of strange. And the part I think I liked the least about doing that was it took me a lot longer to play through the game than it otherwise would have, because I had to worry about making sure that I was getting episodes up for that and everything. So that was kind of the main thing, but some other things kind of popped up that kind of confirmed that it would be a good idea for me to just wait. The main thing being, since the games come out Friday, I actually have to work on Friday and Saturday, which are the first 2 days that I would be able to normally play the game. And so since I'm working Friday, that means I won't be able to get the game until like Friday night. And if that's the case, I probably won't even get to play it Friday if I were recording it. And I might get to record Saturday and like edit Sunday or something like that. But the earliest I could see an episode of an LP even going up would be like Monday. And I just feel like, because so many other content creators are gonna be, doing LPs of these games, it's gonna be, people's sub boxes are gonna be saturated with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Let's Plays anyway, and most of them are just gonna be standard playthroughs and stuff. And I just feel like it doesn't really make sense to start a series 2 or 3 days after the games come out, and probably only be able to upload 1 episode a day, extend the game out really long, when people have already, by the time I would be able to get my first episode out, most people would probably already have like 9 to 12 episodes, depending on like how many episodes they put out a day, you know, something ridiculous like that. Some people maybe less, but yeah, just to me, it just didn't really make sense. And I know that there's some of you guys though who would really enjoy and would stick around just to watch me play through the game, and I really do appreciate that. But hopefully you guys can kind of understand where I'm coming from, and if you want to see somebody play through the game when it first comes out, I'm sure that there are plenty of great content creators that are going to be doing that. In fact, I'll probably be watching some of them myself. But that's kind of the main thing. The other thing too is I just found out that I'm gonna have a friend of mine in town this weekend that I haven't seen in a while, and so I'm gonna want to spend some time with him. So that being said, not gonna be LPing or streaming the game when it initially comes out, just like I said, mainly for time reasons. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be doing content with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. There will be Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon content coming, I would say relatively soon. Keep your eyes peeled because I will be doing some content with them, both on YouTube and on Twitch. That is the plan. I'm not gonna go into detail about what either of those things are, but I will say just keep your eyes peeled for updates on that. There will be some stuff with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Yeah, so just keep an eye out for that, especially in December. Don't want to say too much about it, but keep your eyes peeled because probably around December we're gonna be doing some content related to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. If not even some before then, but something specific. There is something specifically that I am hopefully gonna be able to do in December. So anyway, guys, I think that about wraps up everything that I wanted to say here. Again, like with all my update videos, I say I'm going to try and keep them short, and they end up being a lot longer than expected. Maybe this one isn't as bad as I think it is. I don't even have a thing to keep up with the time right now. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you guys so much for your patience and support, especially through the course of like the GBA and everything like that, because I know uploads have been kind of lacking, but like I said, we're trying to ease back into all of that stuff. I have been streaming a little bit and everything, so it's just a matter of getting back into the groove. And I also want to say thank you guys so much, because we are like, I had this pulled up before I started this video. We are so close to 400 subs. Like earlier this year, I was like, man, it would be rad if we could hit. Like a few months ago, I said it's gonna be difficult, but it'd be rad if we could hit like 400 subs by the end of the year, yo. And we are so close. We might even hit it by the end of the month, which would be insane. But like, we are like currently like 398. You can actually see it. I didn't know if you'd be able to see it on screen. 398. 2 subs away from 400, which is absolutely awesome. So thank you guys so much for your support. I just showed you guys that, and now it's probably gonna like drop like 20 subs because I brought it up, because that's generally how it works. But I wanted to show you guys that just to say thank you so much for everything. I love you guys. You guys are absolutely rad, and can't wait to see. Can't wait to get the new content. Can't wait to get content back out to you guys, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But for now, guys, I'm gonna make MagicActivatr and get out of here. So have yourselves a wonderful day. Stay cool, and we will catch you guys later.